We have our first hints of how paid superchargers will work. Tesla will insure your vehicle in some markets now, and a dying man's wish gets an assist. Here are your Tesla tidbits for August 30th, 2016. Teslarati has a big one for us related to how Model 3 owners will enjoy the Supercharger network. Recently, a payment method section appeared in the My Tesla portal for Model 3 reservation holders. Beyond accepting your credit card and going away, most folks probably noticed nothing different. But digging deeper via the inspect function of the web browser reveals the intent behind the section. Commented out in the HTML shows that this is related to Supercharger credits. The section shows how many kilowatt hours you have remaining if the code is enabled. In addition, a sleuth in the Tesla Motors subreddit found a section referring to idle fees, which has long been discussed to help alleviate supercharger congestion in busy areas, as well as a dollar amount assigned to supercharger usage. It would seem that there will indeed be multiple ways to purchase usage, whether that be in blocks or on demand based on the language used between the two examples. A side note, though, and your mileage may vary, but my ability to input and edit a payment has been removed from my portal, so it looks like they're on to us, guys. This isn't the first time something has been found out in the HTML of the portal. You'd think they'd stop doing this. Electrek reports that it looks like Tesla is going to begin insuring its own cars in some markets. The program is called Insure My Tesla, and it offers custom insurance plans underwritten by larger partner companies. The initial markets benefit for our friends in Hong Kong and Australia. The article highlights some of the plan's benefits, which include new vehicle replacement of the same model and series if the vehicle is under 36 months from first registration, coverage for damage to the Tesla home wall connector, choice of any Tesla authorized repairer, any driver policy, and simple to understand pricing so you can better understand your total cost of ownership of a Tesla. Some Aussies have reported plans beginning at a cost of 1,200 Australian dollars per year, or about $900 a year US. Electrek reached out to Tesla to find out if this would find its way to other markets, but has received no response at this time. Finally, we have Tesla just absolutely doing it right. In 2013, Ryan Wagner, a Chicago man at the age of 29, was diagnosed with metastatic colon cancer and also greeted with the news that he'd be a father. His son, born in August of 2014, was then diagnosed with an extremely rare, 1 in 5 million chance disease called hyperoxaluria, requiring both liver and kidney transplants. He has received a liver, but is still waiting on a kidney. Since then, the cancer has spread to Ryan's lungs and lymph nodes, giving him a mere 11% chance to survive beyond 5 years. It was at that point that he made the fairly easy decision that you only live once and started to attempt to accomplish some of his life goals while he still had the chance. Goal number 1 was paying off his house so that his wife and child that he left behind wouldn't have that to worry about. But goal number 2 was Tesla ownership, and so he ordered a Model S from the Chicagoland store. The team got to know the family through the purchase process and managed to get him bumped up in the queue so that he could enjoy the car sooner. Then they topped themselves again. They asked Ryan to make sure to bring his son when he took delivery of the car. On arrival, not only did Daddy have a brand new Model S, but Son had the identical radio flyer version customized with his name on the license plate, courtesy of the store staff. It's the continual stories like these that we come across that make you want this company to succeed in the face of all that's against it. Great job at being humans, guys. You can find links to the full stories from today's show in the show description. If you get some value out of the show, please consider supporting the podcast at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks as usual to my super patron John Waltower for his support. If you have something to buy from Amazon, please consider using the Amazon link in the show description to access the site. It costs you nothing extra, and they'll kick a little something to the show for your trouble. Finally, you can support the show for free through positive reviews, likes, and subscriptions on services like YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play, and by simply spreading word of the show to other Tesla lovers. I'd like to especially call out all the Apple folks out there. If you have an extra minute and enjoy the show, please leave me a kind review in iTunes. I checked the show's ranking in the automotive category for the first time and found it at number 124 tonight, behind multiple podcasts that haven't produced a new show in over a year. Needless to say, I was a little bummed. I'd love to see it in the top 100 at the very least. If you have questions or feedback for me, you can reach me via email by messaging podcast@teslatidbits.com or on Twitter @TeslaTidbits. That's it for today. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.